So it's that time of year again, International Stuttering Awareness Day 2020. And I figured I should mark this event in some way, shape or form. But I struggled with what to say. What can I say that hasn't already been said? What can I say that will be profound and relevant? And it occurred to me, I think over the last week really, that the relationship I have with my stutter is probably the most important and long-lived relationship in my life. What I mean by that is I wake up with my stutter and I go to bed with my stutter. My stutter is with me all the time. And I wanted to look at that a little bit closer, especially on days like today when we come together and we share our experiences of having a stutter. So see if you hear yourself in what I'm about to share. My relationship with my stutter began at a very early age, and it was rather casual. The occasional blip on my name, or the nagging fear of maybe being asked to speak out in class. Over time, this relationship became more serious, and I became very, very fearful of reading out in class. I became fearful of being bullied. I became fearful of being laughed at. As well as the fear, there was a lot of shame. What did I do to deserve this? I must really be a terrible person to sound like I do. And that was my relationship with my stutter and with myself, fear and shame. It began to change when I was 25 and I discovered speech therapy and support groups and tools and techniques to use to control my speech. I was going to start playing a sport. My stutter was going to be my adversary, my competition, and I was going to beat them. So every day I woke up ready for battle, did my breathing, and fought the good fight. But as always, on the odd occasion that I was tired or caught off guard, my stutter would sneak up and get me. I'd go home furious at myself. How could I sound so stupid? What do people think of me? I have to try harder. Try harder. You idiot, I would tell myself. And the relationship was toxic. I hated life. I hated my stutter. And most of all, I hated myself. And that hurts to say, because when you say it out loud, you really get clear on that and go, wow, no wonder. Thankfully, my relationship with my stutter has changed yet again. Maybe it's an age thing, maybe it's partially not caring as much what people think, because I really do know now that it doesn't matter what other people think, it matters what I think of me, because I'm the only one that counts. And when it comes to my stutter, I don't want to say that I surrendered to it, because I haven't, but I have relaxed towards it. It's there. It's going to be there next week, next month, next year. It's going to be there when I take my last breath. And I don't want to fight anymore because it's a losing battle. And I don't know if it is a battle. I don't know if it should be a battle, because what I'm discovering is my stutter has begun to teach me how to be my own best friend. Rather than coming home angry at myself, I come home, take a pause, make a cup of tea, maybe even turn on the PlayStation for 30 minutes, and then ask myself, what do I need? Am I okay? Then I ask myself, what can I do better next time? How can I make a better phone call tomorrow? How can I practice to do better? And it's been a huge transformation. It's brought a lot of peace. And for the first time, it's brought an awful lot of love. And I have to ask myself, for the first time, really being proud of who I've become, I have to ask myself, would this version of me exist without my stutter? And that's a kicker. That is an absolute kicker, because I don't think it would. And I'm sharing this because what about yourselves? What about the other 364 days that are not International Stuttering Awareness Day? What happens when you're alone in bed at night and you're thinking about your bad speech day and you're going over it again and again and again in your head, and you feel yourself slipping down that slope of despair? That's when I found taking that pause and just, okay, it was a bad day and I'm going to do better, because that is, in a way, the gift of the relationship with your stutter. It's taught me to be a stronger, better person, and I would assert it's done the same for you too. So on days like today, I think we should celebrate who we are, who we're becoming, and what we can do together. So, happy International Stuttering Awareness Day 2020. Take care. Bye-bye.